Hello and welcome. So, going to have a go at the Guardian Everyman crossword. This has been published on Saturday, the 20th of October 2024. So, as ever, I publish this a week later because it might be a prize crossword. I have to check the answers next week because there's no check buttons and reveal buttons down here. So, but obviously, I'll know that when I upload it. So, found this really hard last week. It took over 50 minutes, and that was with a few kind of breaks in it. So, I'm hoping it's going to be a nicer one this week. I'm not sure there's a lot more to talk about really, other than just to crack on. Employment a la Ubers or horse-drawn carriages. Okay. Employment, use a la Ubers. I mean, that looks like an anagram of a la Ubers, which is a la Ubers. It's 5 letters in Ubers. A la is 3. Or, I suppose, get me to horse-drawn carriages, which I can't bus something. Let's try a la Ubers. Or can't see that. I think bus would be the most likely word at start, but don't know. Horse-drawn carriages. Can't think what that would be. Let's look at one down. Drop golf ball that's been lifted high. Drop. Golf is G. Golf ball is ball that's been lifted high. Is an orb. I think there's a G there, and then drop is to. Okay. Jerk, English in French, holiday home. J. Jerk, English in French, holiday home. What's a French holiday home? It's a gîte. Gîte. Oh, get E. Okay. What's this? Tugboats. That G tends to totally destroy my idea that there might be an anagram in a la Ubers. But I can't think what they are. Okay, where youngsters' habits may be unpleasant. Youngsters normally refers to something like lambs and calves or some kind of baby animal, bear cubs, as opposed to children. It may be children. May be unpleasant. Can't see that one. Mostly welcome sound. Oh, everyman is most unwelcome. That sounds like it's going to be a hidden word, I think. Or it looks like it's a hidden word. Although I can't see what it is. D-O-E. Do over? Undo over? Undo? Ever? Undo? Undo Eve? Cool. So that's probably okay. I think that mostly unwelcome would probably suggest it's most of the letters from a word meaning unwelcome. Okay, I'm not sure. Least brief amount of time. I'm not sure. Least, and then brief amount of time is a sec or a min. I'm not sure. Is that just an anagram of I'm not? Which could be min. I don't know. Suffer, sedated, calm. Sufferer, sorry, sedated, calm. I think so. Sedated is 7 letters, calm is 4, so that's 11 letters total, so it can't be an anagram. Wouldn't really work anyway. Let's have a look at these top clues. House detective, part employed. Used. Okay, that is a hidden word. This one, a sucker rejected some bubbly. I want that to be asti, but asti would be its. Sucker. Bubbly. I mean, some is a good anagram, a hidden word thing, but I don't think there's one in there. A baby, bab. Horse that provides sustenance in the main. Okay, horse that provides sustenance in the main. I mean, the main is normally used as to indicate C. More like preliminary version read aloud and increasingly windy, or is it increasingly windy? More like, got a D. More like is preliminary version is a draft. Draftier. Read aloud. Okay, so read aloud suggests maybe it's a sound like of okay, what's this? A sucker. What's a sucker? Pad? No. Rejected some bubbly. Am I spelling asti? Asti backwards is it's isn't it asti? No, it doesn't make a word. Okay, what's this one? Grim noon dog barking. You can't say this now. Non. I think that's non-slang, isn't it? Non. I've got an in though. Grim noon dog. That's definitely I assume it's something like not PC or something, but I can't think what it is. Grim noon dog. Let's see. See what the anagram thing does for us, if anything. Grim noon dog. Okay. Alternatively, I need 11 letters. Ah. Grim makes me think dark. Look at these down clues. Mostly unwelcome sound. Oh, every man is most unwelcome. Yeah, I did look at that. Gosh. No. Learning fast to arrange relatives accommodation. Learning fast to arrange. Learning fast to. Learningfast. I mean, it could be an anagram of learning fast. Relatives accommodation would be. Whoa. I think it's going to be the spare room, is it? Could be a range. Girls, I think. Oh, okay. Let's go back to the acrosses. Exciting under canvas, by the sound of it. So that's something about intent or something. Intense. Exciting. Intense. I think that's intense, like that. Exciting. It's not the perfect synonym, but I think it works. 2. Oh, really? Twin, having consumed gin, recalled puzzles. So, having consumed gin, recalled suggests enigmas, isn't it? What's that? E-mass. Twin, same. Okay, yep. Harlequin, inexhaustibly portraying some characters. That's the tonic. Quinine. Okay, that one I can see as a hidden word, which I assume means that has to be U. Quinine. So portraying some characters. Some characters, actually, that's becoming his standard phrase to suggest it might be a hidden word. Comic interlude, but does it describe a darkness? Light something. What? 1/28 ounce good butter. Is that good? Good or 1/28 of an ounce is I don't know. So this one drawing things out using this. So that's someone who's drafting pictures, drawing pictures, or is that? Yes, I think it is probably. One drawing things out. Could that be a things out? Anagram of things, set squares or something. Set squares. But why would that be thing using this? Can't really see it. Cushions in apartment. That's pads, isn't it? I would think. Which means that must be up, I think. Naughty child is on the loo, but only half. Somewhere in Slovakia. Well, the only place I know in Slovakia is Bratislava. And a brat is lavatory now. Lavatory. Oh gosh, thankfully that's the one that got me out of trouble there. So, horse-drawn carriages. Is that something about nag? I wonder. I'm going to put nag in there as a. Not convinced. Right, let's get back to the downs. Done that one. That one. That one. Learning fast too. I've got a couple of. Let's see if I've got any more hints. I think. But I was going to put girls. There's no second eye though. Learning fast. Because girls are relatives, daughters are relatives. To arrange relatives accommodation. So there's the S. That doesn't really help me now, does it? Can't see it. No. Alright, let's go on from that to this one. Grand. I have beer and dog returning to offer support. Give a hand up or something. Give a leg up. I think that is. Grand is G. I've. Yep. Ale. A beer. And G. Dog returning is a pug. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Give a leg up. Well, that one went straight in. Oh no, Spooners. Spooners to provide support for violinists. Ugh, Spoonerisms. Support for violinists is something about chin, probably. Chin. Hand. Bows. Bow. Bow. Fiddle. Don't know. Shepherd who played up front for England. Oh gosh, we haven't got another football related clue. Shearer, I suppose. Yep. Alan Shearer. Okay. Last week we had David Seaman, the goalie. This week we've got Alan Shearer. Didn't mind that one. This must be a quintet, mustn't it? Queen in time. Quintet. I can see the 5, so the V is actually 5, isn't it? To introduce Alien ET. Queen in time. There we go. So that one's easy. Volcano where the stakes. I would have said lava, but it's Etna, isn't it? Etna. Yeah, this one primarily orca. Oceanic ravenous creature. Okay, well the bottom half of that went in a bit happier than the top, so I suppose I'm going to have to keep going. There's my G for good butter. That's a goat. Butter oat. I'm only going with goat because I saw butter. Butterscotch the other day, clued with goat being a butter. Then that could be a hand. Spooners provide support for violinist. Something hand. String band. Bring strand. Bring stand. Something like that. String. Provide support. String. I think that's string something. I don't know. Let's have a look at this again. Comic interlude. I did say light relief, isn't it? There we are. But does it describe darkness? Okay, light relief. So that must be string something. I don't know what the string is. I'm not convinced by goat because the G 28th and then good butter. 28th ounce. Good. String hand. So what I'm doing, spoonerism's changing it around. Provide support is which is strange because I've just provided support, we've got to give a leg up there. I can't see that as being anything but a string. For violinitis, string, string, string band, bring stand. I think that's string band, you know. So I think that's goat, but I don't really. I'm not sure, and I'm not really willing, to be honest, at this point, to keep going on that clue, because I don't think I'm going to get any. I don't know any more about it than that, really. So this is something like mate, maybe unpleasant. You know, it says habits, maybe unpleasant. Excuse me a moment while I move the mic and have a smooth cup of tea. I have returned. I mean, that can only be like math, moth, mate, mute. I'll alphabetical that later. I'm just going to look at this one down here. One, drawing things out using this. I mean, it could be one drawing things out. It could be someone who's procrastinating. Protractor there, protractor. Oh. Ah, clever, kind of double definition-y thing there. So if you draw things out, you protract. They're protracted, but if you're drawing things on paper, mathematically, so you use a protractor. So what's this? Learning fast. Foals, is it? Something about foals? Can't be, can it? Learning fast. Feats. I haven't got an O, so it can't be that. I've got rid of the I. I've got two I's. Can't be an A in there. Flans? Flats? Some kind of flats, isn't it, I think? Oh, I think. Learning fast. Accommodation is flats. Granny flats, there we are. Granny flat. Okay, there's a phrase I've known for a long time. Normally just send granny to the old people's home these days. Two, don't what? I don't know. This one, grim noon dog barking. You can't say this now. So you can't say this now. You can't say things that are un-PC, non-woke, or yeah, I don't know. Not getting anywhere on that. Let's scroll up a bit more. Check I'm still on screen. Yep. Sufferer, sedated, calm. Poor sufferer. Don't know. Employment. I mean, nag doesn't feel right. Horse-drawn carriages, nag for a horse. Big cabs. Uber's cabs. Big cabaret. I don't know. Cabaret. Employment. Drop golf ball that's been lifted high. Not much clue on that one. That one I'm not going for at the moment. Let's have a look at mostly unwelcome sound. DOE. SAUN, sound E. Doesn't really. Everyman is most unwelcome. Not much going on there. So grim noon dog barking. Grim noon. Hang on. I want to look at this because I feel like I did count the letters correctly first time. Grim dog noon. Oh, it's because I'm not putting an extra one there. Noon. Grim dog. I think it ends in ing. Good morning. Grim. Dog morning. Really? You can't say this now. Okay. Well, I'm not quite sure why I can't, but there you go. Other than I guess if it's a grim noon. Ah, okay. Grim. So if it's grim, it's not nice. If it's noon, then it's not the moon. It's not morning anymore. Okay, let's just check that out. I think that's right. Grim noon dog. Yep. Good morning it is. Okay. Leaf breast amount of time is a minimum, isn't it? Minim. I'm not sure. Mind 2. Many. Well, that is a genuinely cryptic clue, isn't it? Could be many. Mind out. Why is that mind out? 2. I think that's mind out, but I can't see why it is. If it is, I mean, it could be lots of things, really, to be fair. Also, it provides sustenance in the main. Horse. Not a lot going in there. That one, mostly unwelcome sound. Oh, Everyman. The O bit, that could be an ed, ode then. Mostly welcome, unwelcome sound. Oh, Everyman. Everyman's just E, isn't it, actually? Or me. I think that's me. There's the O. So mostly unwelcome sound is noisome. Is that a word? I think that's a word, isn't it? Noisome. Noisome, I think, is a word. I think it's very much a. I think. Sedated, calm. Let's just check this. Jurg is a git, and English is a French holiday home is a gîte. Yeah. What have we got down here now? Where youngsters. That must be an ing, mustn't it? Let's have a look at that. Where youngsters' habits may be unpleasant. Might, mate, met, moat, mit. So we can go on here. Can't be W. Could be an E. Not likely. Could be a T. Mat. Could be. Met. Mutt. Could be a Y, I suppose. Not likely. Not likely, but not impossible. Definitely not P. L. K. J. H could be. Not likely. F. D. S could be. Something mats. Where youngsters' habits may be unpleasant. That's something about mats. I think that's most likely letter in there, really. Mats. C. No. So really, if that was mats, what youngsters am I? Yeah, it's to do with changing mats, isn't it? Changing mats. So we had a clue the other day, didn't we, about I can't think what it was now. It was something to do with I can't remember. I think it was in the same kind of location though. So what's this? This should be gettable now. Employment. A la Ubers. Scan up. Scene. Horse-drawn carriages. Let's have a look. Think S A C E B N M. Nothing really there. This one. Have a look at this one. Sufferer. Sedated. Calm. I would think that clue is just a shun word, but with an S on it. I suppose sufferer. Oh. This one, drop, golf ball. Drop is to... So drop could be a bit, couldn't it? Golf ball, that's been lifted high. So drop golf. Ah, okay, so it's drop... I think it's take the G out of a word. A ball that's been lifted high. Ball could be a dance. There's no G in that way. The balls is football, rugby ball. They all have the word ball in them. So, in terms of sporting balls, so at least brief amount of time. So at least brief is minimum. Of time is minim, I think, and I'm not sure is This one too. There's not much going there. Can only be a vowel in there, can't it? Mind out. I think it's the most likely. Mend. 2. Horse that provides sustenance in the main. No feel for that one at all. If it's a proper horse, I'm not sure I can name that provides sustenance in the main. Primarily, main normally relates to the sea. A sucker rejected some bubbly. So A and then sucker rejected some bubbly. Cool. Dracula, sucker, Dracula, vampires. My knowledge of, I assume bubbly is going to be kind of like a type of wine or champagne, and a name for it. I can't. I'm not great on those. I've learned some of them through the years on crosswords. Well, I think that's secretariat. No, secretariat doesn't fit. And morning is no. Okay, that's not. Just don't know why I suddenly thought secretariat. Just looked at a long word. Horse's name ain't right. Employment a la Ubers or drawn cartridges. Right, I think I've reached that point where I've done as much in this puzzle I can, videoing it, and it's probably a bit boring to start watching me ponder. So I'm going to pause it and come back. 7 minutes of pause, and I have returned, and I made a little bit of progress. I took out noisome for a bit and just thought about that, but I then did look up what noisome means, and it means it's obnoxious or offensive, so I think that's most unwelcome. I was looking around, really not getting anywhere, and then I kind of went back to the fact this is the main is the C, so I put in C there, and then I was like, okay, what does that give me? And the actually in bubbly can be cav, and that gives you a vac, so vacuum cleaners suck things up. So horse that provides sustenance. C. I'm not sure. This is going to be a very long pause or not, to help out. C. Let's look at looking at it across C. That provides sustenance in the seafaring. C. Seemingly seem. See minion, see... my list of C's isn't great now. But I think it has to be SEA. Sustenance is... Whoa. I think it could be stamina or something, couldn't it? Stamin. So, okay, well that was my little break there. I'm going to have another pause, have another think, and see what I can come up with. Okay, after about a 2-hour break for lunch and so on, I'll come back and another study for about 5 minutes, and finally looking at this clip, I was looking one down and drop golf ball, that's been high. So I was thinking G, maybe the G goes here, and at that point I then looked at this clip and went, gig, because a gig is a horse-drawn carriage, and then economy. Gig economy is what Uber is, isn't it? So part of that. So a little bit closer. Drop is to, well, golf ball. So G for golf, and then ball that's been lifted high. I want to put orb, but it can't be orb. I would think ball that's been lifted high. To get to drop, I kind of think of gash, and that isn't going to fit. Drop. I'm stuck again, really. I think probably ball that's been lifted high is actually looking for a word to go upwards, so that'd be like O, R, B. Now obviously that isn't going to be the answer, but something like that. Cool. Golf is G, drop is to... a drop could be a thing off a tower, a drop like a ravine or a valley, gorge, but I can't. Ball, unless ball could be O. Could be one of these clues where you have to shove a letter up somewhere. So put golf ball, but then put the O higher in it or something. I don't really see that being a drop. So there we go. Okay, well that was a very short-lived reappearance, but I've got a little bit further. So I'll pause again. I'm back for my 4th attempt at this crossword, and I've had a little afternoon. It's now about 5:30 in the 5:45 in the evening, and had a little snooze actually on the sofa for a while, and then I came back and thought about this clue here. One down, drop, golf ball that's been lifted high, and drop. And I thought, well, drop could be a globule, and actually that'd be a glob, and yes, a lob is a ball that's been lifted high. If you're playing tennis, you try and lob the opponent by hitting them all high. And then I've just had a little think about this one down here, the 1/28 of an ounce of good butter. And 1/28 of an ounce, I thought, well, it's probably going to be some kind of conversion. So if you're not working in ounces, you're working in, well, 1/28 of an ounce. So an ounce is about, well, it's 16 ounces to a pound. If you're not working in pounds and pounds and stones, you're working in kilograms. And I thought, gram, and that is the answer, isn't it? G, good ram. And I said goat, it could be a butter. Well, a ram butts things as well. So gram. Where am I? There. So just see what I've got next. See if I can get the next bit over here. Suffer, sedated, calm. Out. Paste, out. Sufferer, oft, oust. Let's have a look. Ostracize, sufferer. Author. Calm. I'm trying to get to calm as well. Sedated. Okay, sedated is out, isn't it? Yep. So then calm and sufferer, out. Patient. I guess patient is calm, isn't it? Yep. So there we go. So that's gone in. I mean, I've just worked that one out now while I'm sat here. So I just got these two here that I'm really not feeling very confident about ever getting. So I think in total I've had about 20 minutes of thinking thinking during breaks. And the video's at about 35 minutes, so yeah, about 55 minutes, which is how long it took. Well, I took 50 last week, and I think 55 the week before, so it's kind of in keeping with where I've been on these Everyman crosswords, but I have no real idea what to do this one. 2. I cannot think of anything. I just don't understand that clue at all, which is of course the idea of it, and it will make complete sense, I'm sure, the moment I understand it. 2 is there's an example of a word that's got sound likes. 2, mind, many, mend, mink. Have a quick go through what can go here. Unlikely, Manx cat. Could it be Manx cat? If it is, I can't see why it is. I'm doing a 4 and 3, so I'm just looking for a 4-letter word here. Not likely to be a C or V or a B. N. Can't think of anything. Man, mun, men. No, don't think so. Nope. Mank. So we got mank, menk, mink, mink, monk. Could be monk. I don't know what monk would do though. Monk. 2. So monk's a possible word that would go there. J no, H no. Don't think so anyway. Again, G could, I suppose. Mang, meng. Not very easily though. Mung, ming, or mong. I don't think G's a very good option. F, manf, monf. Don't think so. A, yeah. 2. I mean, yeah, no, mend, end. Don't think so. I mean, it looks like it's going to be some kind of mind. I did say mind before. Mind. And if it's like mend, I'm not saying it is, but if it was mend, then it'd be end, and that would be a play on the fact that that's a T-O, time out. T-O, time out. Maybe that's why I thought T-O. Can't really see that being S. Okay, there's some good possibilities there. Men's, don't know. Muns, mins, mons. Don't know. What? Mana, mena, mina, Mona Lisa, Mona. Can't see that. W doesn't seem very likely. Q I don't think can be. Okay, what about main? 2. Not mean. Mine. Mine could be possible. Moan. Don't see that though. Not likely. Mint. Mint could go in there. It's got mont. Mint. Mint. Could have mont in some kind of strange way. Mint. Min. That would be min. Mint. Y is a good letter as well. Many. Moni. Y. U. Menu. Menu. Set. Menu. 2. M. Can't really see that, but menu. What about mono? Where I've missed. Well, I was up to the U there, wasn't I? Let's go mini. Mini. Mini what? Could have a, mina, mine. I think I did mine before, didn't I? Mini. That was definitely drafty, wasn't it? More like preliminary version. Draftier, yeah. Very loud and crucially windier, yep. Mini set. I think that's mini something, but I can't think what. This one here, by the way, when I was looking at it earlier, I did realise actually that this breaks down as least brief, least, and then a brief amount of time is min, and then we've got I'm, and then we've got I'm not sure, which is So min, im, or min, I'm, mini cat, mini 2, mini. I think that's probably mini, is my gut feel about it, but I don't know what it's doing. Horse that provides sustenance in the main. I thought for a bit earlier actually I might have got a sea fish in there or something, but that didn't quite work. Sea find. Sea. I don't know if it's a real horse. It is just a proper horse, as in, like you got Suffolk Punch is a type of horse. Obviously you've got stallions, but stallion needs a double L, so that doesn't fit. I mean, that would be the most likely one there. Trying to think what they call horses: mares, studs. Yeah, that's about it really. So I'm a bit stuffed really by that pairing of clues. I think police have eked out these other ones that I couldn't quite see earlier: carver, glob, outpatient, gig economy, and finally get gram sorted. So yeah, I think I've been back on this for about 41 minutes on clock total, so 42 coming up. So yeah, well, on the video, and struggling to get this last pairing. So I think it's probably time to put it back on pause and have a think later. I think I'm probably going to have to admit defeat on this puzzle because I've just spent another 20 minutes literally alphabet trawling every single possibility for the second letter and that third letter, as far as I can figure out. And then having done that, I then looked up in Wikipedia breeds of horses, and there are really the only breeds of horses actually that Spanish. There's a few breeds of horses begin Spanish, but what that would, I don't know. I can't see what the wordplay is to provide sustenance in the main Spanish, if it is Spanish. So yeah, these two. I mean, that would have to be hat, hot, hit. There's a lot of possibles actually. 2. Can't see what that's doing either. So it could be T-O there, coming backwards, and then what's that going to do? Yeah, I don't know. So I think that's as far as I've gone this puzzle. I will have a look back again later in the week. I think in total that's about 45 minutes of breaks and about 45 minutes of actual video I recorded there, so somewhat disappointing end to the puzzle. But maybe I'll figure it out and we can be able to splice it on. But if not, then thank you for watching. I'm back, and it's Sunday the 27th of October, so I'm publishing this. I couldn't get these last 2 clues, 7 down and 16 across. I came back, I suddenly remembered on Friday to have another look at them. Had another look at them, couldn't get them. So I've had to kind of, able to reveal them now. So so this one, horse that provides sustenance in the main, let's reveal that, is Seabiscuit. So Seabiscuit was a racehorse in the 1930s and 40s. The only reason I've heard of it is there was a film which I've looked up now, which was made in 2003 and was kind of nominated for a number of Oscars. Fair enough clue, the main is always the sea, and I did say the sea, and sustenance, well, a biscuit is sustenance, so that's the name of the racehorse. This one across here, reveal this is Manx cat. Now, I had no idea what's going on, and again I had to go and find out what this clue is about. So we've got the clue of 2. And actually, what it is, it's, if you think of the word Tom for tomcat, take off the M, it's a tailless cat. Manx cat is a tailless cat, so Tom without the M becomes a tailless cat. So that's what that clue is. I think that second one is very hard for a for an everyman. So there we go. As I say, I did look them up. Which is why I've left the grid blank, so that you're aware that I didn't manage to complete it on my own going. So, there we go. Tough one. I think in the end I ended up spending about an hour and a half on this puzzle, especially those two clues. So yeah, tough again from Everyman, and hoping for something better when I have a look at today's puzzle later.